with FastCap. I'm going to give you some details on the Kanban-Andon system, all the nitty gritty. If you want a quick overview, see our other video. This one's just to get into the nitty gritty so you know everything you need to know. So when you get it, it's going to come just like this. You open it up, you just need to remove your wall plug. The wall plug, once you unwrap the cord, is going to quickly and easily plug into the circuit board right there through the hole in the clamshell. Then you plug it into the wall and you're good to go. As far as your light bulb is going to come with 60 inches of wire, so that's the height of a standard pallet location. You can of course splice more wire in if you need to, but 60 should get you pretty far. It's not going to come with any conduit. I usually mount it in a piece of 1/4 inch conduit to keep it securely in the air, but you can do anything you want with that. And the bulb is not actually glass, it's this rubberized casing on the LED bulb. So this is meant for manufacturing environments where it might take a beating, and it can take a beating and keep on going. This bulb should be able to last 20,000 hours of being on. That should last you a long time, and it's a quick release, so easy to replace. As far as the circuit board in here, a couple things to know about the circuit board. So there's a little switch that's on the circuit board right here. This switches between normally open and normally closed. So the way it comes is going to be normally open, which means that when the sensor sees nothing, the light bulb is off. But you can switch that if you want to use it for different applications. And if you just push that switch down, then when the sensor is not covered, the bulb is on and it'll turn off when you cover the sensor. Other thing to know about this circuit board is you got a little blue square on here with a Phillips head in it. That's your sensitivity adjustment or distance adjustment. So if you want to change how far the sensor sees, you can just turn that little guy right there and that'll adjust the sensitivity of the sensor. The standard wall plug here is a 12-volt DC plug, and we also are going to have a battery option available. The battery is going to be a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and it's going to be 6,800 milliamp hours, and so that should be good to run your light bulb being on for 16 hours. That means that if people are actually collecting your cards quickly, which they will with this system, that should last you about a week before you got to recharge the battery. The clamshell itself has a nice opening here to put your Kanban cards in. It's ribbed, but it's made so that a piece of paper folded in half, full sheet of paper, will fit in there, down to a very small Kanban card, about half the size of the ones we use, will still block the sensor no matter how far over you might drop it. So this is a great little system, comes with everything you need. VHB on the back, so you can just mount it directly to any post you want. Sensor comes pre-adjusted for use in here. And so while we think you'll probably usually use this in the clamshell, if you want to use this for any other sort of thing where you want to mount this differently, we did give you a nice long cord on the sensor here too. So you can pull the sensor and circuit board out. You have 17 inches of cord from the circuit board to the sensor, and the system will work completely fine without the clamshell. So there's all sorts of reasons you might want to take it out of the clamshell. For example, here on our clipboard, we have a sensor mounted in a little hole there, so when you put an actual order up on the clipboard, that flips the light on, so we know that this cell has an order waiting to get finished. Or another application here where I have a fold-out U-shaped cell, and I want to know when it's in use, I have a little sensor hidden right up there, so when you fold the cell up, it blocks the sensor, and this one's working in the opposite direction. Flip that switch, so when it's folded down, it turns the light on. And the light's mounted right here at the end of the aisle, so without going in the aisle, you know that that station's in use and not to go try to use it. So a couple years ago, I built something like this by hand here at FastCap, and we've been using it for years, and the benefits are just outrageous. And ever since, we've had requests and requests for this system. I've been working on this for about a year now. This has been my baby. I'm really proud of how it came out. I think you're going to love this system, and we're providing it to you at a much better price than you're going to find any sort of Andon system anywhere on the market. Get yours today at fastcap.com. I guarantee you're going to love this product.